Good almost afternoon. Hope you're having a wonderful start to your day. So nice job on getting the assignments in. It was nice to meet all of you through the check-in discussion. That was fun to see what your hobbies are and to see that there's a lot of things that we all have in common. And thanks for responding to each other. I think that makes for a good discussion. So just remember with discussions, you want to have your initial post in by Thursday of the week, so whatever week we're in, and then you want to have 2 responses to classmates in by Sunday. Okay, so let me go ahead and I'll share my screen. We can kind of go through what's to be expected for this week. All right, so we're going to start working on fundamentals of fitness. So you're going to go through your physical fitness PowerPoint here. You have a fundamentals of physical fitness quiz. We're going to design a workout. So we're designing a workout based on, here we go, finding your heart rate first. Okay, high impact exercise versus low impact, and we'll kind of go from there. So make sure that you have, and you can do this in a variety of ways. You could set this as a table, and I'll put some examples in there for you. But we're going to have, there's a formula, find your maximum heart rate, and then you'll want to pick one of the 3 goals. So either health benefits, improve fitness, or improve performance as far as what your health goals are. And then what you want to do is when you take this maximum heart rate, you're going to multiply that number times 0.5 or 0.6 to get the threshold of heart rates if you're doing health benefits. If you'd like to improve your fitness, you're going to multiply your maximum heart rate times 0.6 and then 0.8, and that will give you your threshold where you want your heart rate to be. So for this particular discussion, you're going to do an activity. So where you're exercising for 5 minutes, working in that lower target heart rate zone. So in this case, with improved fitness, let's say as the example of what you want to do, you'd start with whatever the heart rate is for your 60% amount of heart rate, and then 5 minutes in the middle, and then 5 minutes at the highest or the higher level of heart rate zone. Okay, and then I'll pop in an example in there for you so you can see that as well. All right, and then make sure you have your initial post, so your initial activity series that you did. You can do it in a table, you can do it in columns, however it best suits you to turn that in. And then you want to make sure that you discuss how you felt. So make sure you report on your heart rate, what your pulse was, and then how you felt during it too. Okay, and then so let's see, this is the quiz, this is designing. Okay, and then we're going to look at our cardiorespiratory fitness. So you're going to talk about anaerobic versus aerobic for your discussion there. We're going to also talk about muscle fitness. So we're going to do a muscle fitness planning activity. And then we're going to talk about flexibility. So all of these components, as you'll see, are health-related fitness components. So cardiovascular, your flexibility, your muscle endurance and strength, all those things are part of that. Okay, so you're going to go all over that. And then this part, the self-assessment, there's going to be an assessment that you do with flexibility, but it's not necessary for you to turn in the evaluation that comes with right here. So you're going to do the evaluations here and then talk about what you found in this flexibility self-assessment. Okay, so we're going to work on those things this week, and then I think that's about it. So just make sure that you let me know if you have any questions or concerns. Okay, I'm going to pop in some examples so that you kind of know what to turn in or what some others have turned in, just to give you, just a platform to work off of. All right, and again, questions or anything like that, feel free to email me or download and use the Remind app to go ahead and text me. That works too. Or you can come by the pool at any time. All right. Hope you have a wonderful week, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and we will see you soon. Take care.